Hey, this is Rebel Builder, and this is the V-19 Torrent. This is a Clone Wars era set from 2008 with 417 parts. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please hit subscribe so you can see my other videos. First off, we're in the flying position here with the middle wing turned down, and I'll show you what the landing mode looks like here in just a minute. But that's kind of one complaint, is the coolest look of the ship in this flying mode, you can't actually display it very easily. So you can see those white plates that I have there holding it up. I put those in just to kind of give it a good reference here in the video. So starting off, this isn't an original set. We know that the Clone Wars era sets were in the traditional white and dark red. And again, I have built this in blue and gray, kind of what I call the 501st Clone Battalion version. I collected the parts off a Bricklink and put this together based on the instructions I downloaded. So what makes this set so cool is you take your flying mode and you want to come in for a landing, so you grab this top wing, fold it up, and you can see the side wings also lift up and landing gears also come out. And there's a little lock back here I'll show you. But there it is in landing mode. So let's look at the landing gears, and you can see as I grab the top piece and extend it, that those landing gears kind of tuck away to get out of the way in flight mode. Another cool look at the landing gears would be to see it go from flight mode to landing mode, where you can see they do kind of turn down, kind of almost like a bird, and those are claws coming out to land. Very cool. But the mechanism of those landing gears and the wings is very impressive. We've got gears here on the side in line with the engines, which turn these wings up and down. And then there's also this piece. This is a kind of a shock absorber, but it's not really, there's no spring in it and there's no air in it. So it actually just kind of causes some friction to slow things down. And then we see these gears in here, and then let's flip it over to the other side. And then we can see all these gears here that are all connected. This is all the same motion. And then we've got these lift arms and then our cool landing gears. So it's all connected, that it's all, once this wing starts turning, everything is moving. Here's a look from the back. You can see the whole set is really just based off those chunky engines and then the big wings. You can see how they hid or made all of the mechanism, the shock absorbers, the gears. It kind of all just kind of blends in and fits in with the set. Very well done. We get some cool looking blasters here on the end of either wing. Another cool aspect here is the cockpit. This piece slides forward and then lifts forward like that to gain access to the cockpit. Something else on either wing, we can see some flick-fire missiles. Now I like how they kind of add some mechanism to it. So you push in this black piece here, and its axle's connected all the way through, and it snaps a little bit to give it a good launch on that missile. When we're in landed mode here, there's this little piece that turns sideways. That's kind of the lock to hold all the wings in place here so it doesn't fall down. Otherwise, once you do that, then this wants to drop and everything starts to go into flight mode. One thing about this set I do wish they would have built in here is when you're in flight mode, you're just kind of moving around here. I wish there was a way to lock that bottom wing into place, because it does kind of flop around a little bit when you're flying around the room. And here's a look at it in landed mode. And you can see it is tilted forward. It's kind of even has an aggressive look when it's just landing on the platform, like it's a bird ready to take off and attack its prey. I should also note the original set came with just a standard clone pilot, so I went ahead and included this guy too. Overall, I was really happy with this set. The only thing I kind of have complaints about is with all of the mechanism here, that when you're flying around the room, it is a bit wobbly. The wings kind of tend to flap around and it's not really kind of locked into place. It's not very sturdy, but I think that was just a function of trying to get the cool mechanisms with the wings and the landing gears, and I think that was a good compromise. I think it turned out well. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at this Clone Wars era set as much as I did. Again, I was very happy with it. I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, like this video and leave me some comments, and I'll be back soon. Thanks everybody.